All right. This morning I'm going to be talking about teleport. I think this is a very interesting, service. It allows you to basically access uh, right internal cluster, right? It could be Linux, it could be Windows, right? It could be Kubernetes cluster, it could be database, web application, anything, right? Within a private environment. Basically, let's say I'm a developer, I'm joining a company, I need to access servers within a particular environment, Kubernetes cluster, right? I can use teleport. Now, what does teleport look like? So teleport basically, let's say you're a user, right? You connect with what we call the proxy. Now the proxy is the front part that you connect to. It's a web UI, right? Let's say I'm a developer. I simply want to access the company Kubernetes cluster, right? I connect with something like a proxy, which is like a web UI, right? And that proxy, I'm going to authenticate with the auth service, right? I basically provide credentials to the proxy. The proxy then authenticate with the auth service. Now, once I do that, the proxy, right, they get what called certificate and send that certificate back to the user. Now, that certificate allows me basically to talk to application within the cluster, right? Now, each of these application has what we call agents. Um, think of agent as sidecar or some that runs alongside each of these. It could be like SSH node, I don't know, web server, your cluster, your Kubernetes cluster, your web application, your database. It's what you actually talk to that allows basically to speak the language of the resource that you're speaking with. So the agent allows, so you talk to the agent then speaks the language to Kubernetes cluster, right? It speaks the language to your SSH node, it speaks the language to your database, right? I think it's a very interesting service. Now, when I took it for a spin online, I believe when I took it for a spin online, I was able to basically I was able to SSH into the system, into a particular node, right? It has using the client service, and I was able to SSH, and once after SSHing, then I was able to of course, depending on the resource I'm trying to access, I was able to SSH into that resource just from that UI. So it's a very interesting way to give access to your environment. I don't really have all the information. I think security is very important. Yeah, very important because by presenting this UI, if a malicious actor is able to have access to the proxy, that means the malicious access to the right credentials or bypassing credentials to be able to access your system. But one thing it also provides is the audit log that allows you to record the session. So I'm able to go into the proxy and read the session I have, right? So it's very, very, very good, important process.